ॐ वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। अथ तृतीयोऽध्यायः प्रथमः पादः। प्रत्ययः परश्च आद्युदात्तश्च अनुदात्तौ सुप्पितौ गुप्तिच्किद्यः सन् मान् ददधांशान्भ्यो दीर्घश्चाभ्यासस्य तातो कर्मणः समानकर्तृकादिच्छायां वा Is my voice clear? Does it break between?
No,
No, right?
it's clear.
But your voice is breaking. Supa atmanakyach
Supa atmanakach
kamyacha
kamyacha
upamanadachare
pamanadachare
adhikarnacheti vaktavyam
atikarnacheti vaktavyam
kartukyang salopascha
kartrukshalopascha
sarvapratipadike vyakritva vaktavyah
sarvapratipadikebhya vaktavyah
vrishadibhyo bhuvyachve lopascha halah
vishadibhyo bhuvyascha lopascha halah
logitadidaj vyakyash
rohitadidabhyash
kashtaya kramane
ashtaya kramane
roman karmano romantha tapobhyam varticharoh
कर्मणो रोमन्थ तपोभ्यां वर्तिचरो
बाष्पोष्मभ्यामुद्वमने
बाष्पोष्मभ्यामुद्वमने
शब्दवैरकलघाभ्रकण्डमेघेभ्यः
शब्दवैरकराहव्यक्तिकरणे
सुखादिभ्यः कर्तृवेदनायाम्
सुखादिभ्यः कर्तृवेदनायां
नमो वरिवश्चित्रज्ञ
नमो वरिवश्चित्र
पुच्छभाण्डचीवरान्निङ्
चीवरानिंग
मुण्डमिश्रश्लक्ष्णलवनव्रतवस्त्रहलकलकृततुस्तेभ्यो निच
मुंड मिश्र लक्षण लवन व्रत वस्त्र हल कल कृत तुभ्यो निच
धातोरे काचो अलारे क्रिया समभिहारे यङ्
धातो रे काचो हलादे क्रिया सम विहारे यंग
नित्यं कौटिल्ये गतौ
नित्यं कौटिल्ये गतौ
लुपसद चर जप जप दह दशगृभ्यो भावगर्धायाम्
उपसद चर जप जप दह दश गृभ्यो भावगृह्यायाम्
सत्यापपाशरूपवीणादोलशोकसेना लोमत्वशवर्मवर्णचूर्णचुरादिभ्यो निच
सत्यापपाशरूप वीणा तूल श्लोक रसेना लोम त्वच वर्म वर्ण चूर्ण चुरादिभ्यो निच
हेतुमति च
हेतुमति च
कण्ड्वादिभ्यो यक्
खण्ड्वादिभ्यो यक्
गुपूदूपविच्छिपणिभ्य आयः
पणिभ्य आयः
ऋतेरीयङ्
ऋतेरियङ्
कमेर्णिङ्
कमेर्णिङ्
आयादय आर्धधातुके वा
आयादय आर्धधातुके वा
सनाद्यन्ता धातवः
सनाद्यन्ता धातवः
यथासि लृटोः
सितासीलितो
सिब्बकुलं लेटी
सिब्बहुलं लेटी
कास् प्रत्ययादाममन्त्रे लिटि
कास् प्रत्याद्मन्त्रे लिटि
इजादेश गुरुमतो नृच्छः
इजादेश्च गुरुमतो नृचः
दयायासश्च
दयायासश्च
उषविदजागृभ्योऽन्यतरस्याम्
विषविदजागृभ्यो अन्यतरस्याम्
बीह्रीभृहुवां श्लुवच्च
भीरीभ्रुवाम् श्वच्च
कृञ्चानुप्रयुज्यते लिटि
कृञ्चानुप्रयुज्यते लिटि
Sing Sananta. Sananta, what topic we are seeing now?
It
Prakarana.
wait, we have to see.
It, right? It Prakarana.
Yeah. Mm.
Dhatu Adesha, we saw sutras which are covered in where? Which section? Second chapter, fourth section. Dhatu Dhatu Ke Pratyaya Pare. Dhatoho, like Bu Dhatu replaced by, sorry, As Dhatu replaced by Bu, Aste Buhu, then Bruvo Vachihi, Chakshing Kya, then Ajay Yagai Poho, Ajay Yaga Vyagha Nyapoho. Then Adesha, this we know it. Adeshaha At Echaha Upadesha Shiti. So Pratyaya beginning, not beginning with Shit Pratyaya. Then Ejanta Dhatoho Akaradesha Bhavati. So these are changes happening to the Dhatu. Therefore, Dhatu Adesha and the 6145 also. Though it is not Dhatu Adesha, but Klai become Gla, etc. So only Sananta also you will see, because Sananta also is not a Chit Pratyaya. Therefore, what will happen? Ejanta Dhatu, this sutra will apply. So therefore, we included this also under Dhatu Adesha. So similarly, Lung Sanot, Lungi Sanicha Parataha, Gasta Dhato, Ad Dhato, Gasta Adesha Bhavati, Ad Bhakshane, eating. So Sun only we are interested, not Lung now. Sanicha, next one. Sani Parataha, in Dhatu, Avabodhanarthasya, in Dhatoho, Gam, Gami, Gam, Dagam, Adesha Bhavati. This also Dhatu Adesha 2447. Ingascha ing dhatu. Adipurvaka ing. Sani parataha kami adesha bhavati. So sanicha ingascha, we saw in the last class. So now it agama. The primary sutram is adadatukasya it valadege. Valadi adadatuka pratyaya will take it agama. And sananta is valadi. Therefore it will take it agama. Now it agama we have to recall. Recall the it rakaranam which we saw before. So therefore, certain things we have to recall. I have given here what we have learned before. A dhatu, when it is said, when a dhatu would be called a said dhatu, what is the condition? Or what is the rule? Utsarga, which is given by Panini Maharshi in the form of sutram. What sutram is that?
Said ekach anit.
Yeah, only anit is defined. Ekach
Yeah,
anudataha
yeah,
anit.
anit.
So dhatu having ekach dhatu. Aneka should be, all anekach dhatu should be said.
Said.
What is mentioned, that only we have to talk about. What is not mentioned, it will be said only. If adadhatukasya valadeke, if it is valadi, then it must take, then it must be a said dhatu. Pratyaya is valadi, and dhatu has to be said only. Anekach dhatu. If it is only ekach only, then we have to know this, know whether it is a said or anit. For that, ekach anudataha, anudataha is anit given. And you know the karika is given. Karika, we divide now. See, Eka Chanudhata is it. The dhatu could be Ajanta dhatu or Halanta dhatu. Therefore, we divide dhatu into two, Ajanta and Alanta, and we have seen a Karika. The Karika list of the dhatus which are said. Other than the dhatus which are in the Karika, they are Anit. Eka Chanudhata Anit. So that is what is given here in the table. I'll show you. So now you know. The condition for a pratyaya taking itagama is dhatu and the pratyaya must be set anukula. Dhatu must be set dhatu and pratyaya must be set anukula pratyaya. Then only itagama bhavati. If any one of them is not set anukula, then it agama na bhavati. And aneka chatavaha it bhavanti eva sarvada. So sanadyantaha, therefore sanadyantaha setaha. You understand the statement is very important. Sanadyantaha dhatava setaha is it. Okay, not that san pratyayarata dhatu would be said always. Please understand. You understand the statement, it's very important. What does it mean? Sanadyantaha dhatavaha setaha eva. What does it mean?
All Sanadyanta dhatus are
What does it mean? It means the san pratyaya you add to your dhatu, that means it will get set agama. It will get itagama. The dhatu doesn't mean a set.
That will aneka, we get anekach dhatus.
That is sananta dhatu. A dhatu which is derived by the san pratyaya, right? You get a new dhatu. You get a new dhatu, right? Yes or no? Get papatisha or new dhatu. What is that dhatu? Right? Namadhatu. Yes, it is Namadhatu. It's called Namadhatu. Namadhatu we call Subdhatu. It's not Namadhatu here. Namadhatu is a name, it's a loose name what we give to the dhatu derived from a Svanta, Subdhatu. Here it is just a dhatu. Sanadyanta, because san pratyaya is added to dhatu only, not to the pratipadika, right? Therefore, we can call it as a subdhatu, namadhatu. Namadhatu is a name. We use it for the dhatus which are derived from pratipadika, namadhatu or subdhatu. Here it is, and all, and the pratyaya, the pratyaya, the catch pratyaya, king pratyaya, these are the pratyayas added, and all these pratyayanta dhatus are dhatavayeva. These pratyayanta dhatus are dhatava, sanadyantaha dhatava. And therefore, dhatu which is derived by the addition of san pratyaya must be anekach, because dhatu must be having one vowel. And san pratyaya sa, a is there. So another vowel. Therefore, it must be anekach. So therefore, sanantaha dhatavaha anekacheva, therefore, they are said. when you add, adadatuka pratyaya, like tak, tavatu, nishta pratyaya, etc., then it will take itagama. Not when you derive the sun anta dhatu. Please note, okay. Anekash dhatus are set dhatu. Nijanta dhatus are set dhatu. Similarly, sanadhyanta dhatus are set. I hope you follow. When you add the sun pratyaya to pat dhatu, what do you get? Pat becomes pat dhatu. Pat is set or anit? Pat is set dhatu, right?
Set, yeah.
Anekach associate.
Now, anekash dhatu set means then you will add itagama to pratyaya sun because dhatu is anekach. Dhatu is not anekach. In fact, dhatu is ekach only. Pat is ekach dhatu, and it happens to be set, and san pratyaya is valadi. Therefore, itagama, right? You add first itagama, then only dvitam happens. Pat plus then sun takes itagama, it becomes isha. Therefore, you get a new dhatu. What is the dhatu? After undergoing duplication, you will get pipatisha. Right? Pipatisha is a sananta dhatu. That is what I said. Anekach dhatu, which will be said. Pipatisha is now pipatisha, the new dhatu, whose kadanta forms we can derive. You can add trich pratyaya, tan pratyaya, tuman pratyaya. Therefore, it will be anekach. Itagama pratyas will take. That is what anasanadyantaha dhataha setaha eva. Okay. So don't think that san pratyaya added to dhatus always will be said. That depends on the dhatu, right? San pratyaya, when you add to the dhatu, depending on the dhatu, itagama will come after the duplication happens. After duplication, finally only you get a sananta dhatu, and that sananta dhatu is anekash dhatu, that will be set dhatu. Okay, that is the meaning here. Sanadyantaha set dhataha setaha. Okay, then the following dhatus are set. This is the apratyada, no pratyada. It's not pratyada dhatu. It is just just dhatus. Dhatus of the dhatu pata. Dhatus of the upadesha. So this ajanta dhatus are said. How do we know? By the karika. Karika is not here, but karika we have seen. It's all in the itta prakaranam. So therefore not covered here. So please know this is the karika. This is the karika. This karika list of the dhatus which are said. Excepting these dhatus, all the other dhatus will be considered anudata. It means these dhatus are not anudata, ananudata. It could be udata or swarita. Therefore, these are said. Therefore, from this karika, we list down the dhatus which are said. So therefore, the following ajanta dhatus are said. Ekach, ajanta dhatus. Ekach, ajanta, following ekach, ajanta dhatus are said, meaning these are ekach dhatu which are not anudata. All akaranta dhatus, because this is not in the, because this is all akaranta dhataha, sarve anitaha, because this is not in the karika. So that which is not in the karika is anit, we said. So all akaranta dhatus are anit. And ikaranta dhatu except these two dhatu, shvi and shri, varjagitva, sarve sheshaha dhatavaha anitaha eva. Why we say? Because you can see the karika that shvi and shri, these dhatus are mentioned, ikaranta dhatu. So two ikaranta dhatus. Therefore, they are said. Other than these dhatus, these two dhatus, shvi and shri, all the other ikaranta dhatus are anit. And ikaranta dhatus, except ding and shing. D dayate, D dhatu, and shing, shete. So that also is there, shing and ding. These shing and ding are said dhatu, except these two dhatus, all the other dhatus are anit dhatus. Similarly, ukaranta dhatu. You, ru, nu, snu, kshush, kshushtnu. These 6 dhatus. Varjagitva. Etan varjagitva. Anye. Sarve dhatavaha. Anitaha eva. Similarly, all the ukaranta dhatus. All the ukaranta dhatus are said, which is mentioned in the Karika. You can check u. All ukaranta and rikarantas are all setaha eva. That which is mentioned in the Karika is, the Karikas are the dhatus, set dhatus. Therefore, ukaranta dhatus are set, and the rasva rikaranta, excepting these 2, vring and vring. These are, except these 2 dhatus, all the other dhatus are anit. And all the rikaranta dhatus are set. Similarly, ejanta dhatu. Ejanta dhatu, anit are set. Ejanta dhatu, we know. What will happen to ejanta dhatu? Adechaha shiti, by that it will get akara adesha, and all akaranta dhatus are anit, already we said. Therefore, ejanta dhatu also must be anit. Understand? So this list, given the table, we must know for sananta. All akaranta dhatus are anit. Then ikaranta dhatus, except these 2 dhatus, shvi and shri, other dhatus are anit. Similarly, ikaranta dhatus, among the ikaranta dhatus, excepting these 2, ding and shing, all the other dhatus are anit eva. Similarly, ukaranta dhatus, 5 ukaranta dhatus are set, excepting this other are anit. All the ukaranta dhatus and rikaranta dhatus are set, and among the rikaranta, excepting these 2 dhatus, other dhatus are anit, and all the ejanta dhatus are akaranta eva. Finally, it will become akara. Therefore, anitaha eva. Therefore, this is about the dhatus, ajanta dhatus. So this table is important for the san pratyaya. Therefore, when you add san pratyaya to these dhatus, you need to know whether the dhatu is set or anit. Can be easily, can get it from this list. This is about only the ajanta. What about halanta? Halanta, if you remember, in the rakaranam we have seen the list. The list of anit dhatus we are given. Kakaranta, chakaranta, about 102 anit halanta dhatus which are anit. So because they are anit, therefore you know this must be ekach anudata dhatus. All these are ekach anudata dhatus. Why these anit dhatus are given? Because it dhatus list is big. Therefore, anit dhatus list is given. In the case of ajanta dhatu list is given in the form of karika. So anit dhatus list is big, probably. Understand? So these are the halanta dhatus which are anit, and that is given here. That you can see in this document itself, sananta document. Given below are the ekach alanta dhatus with the mentioning of the possibility of it. So like takaranta dhatu, shakla dhatu, which is the list, therefore it is anit. What about the other kakaranta dhatus? They must be said. So anit dhatus are given, other than these dhatus are said dhatu. So this is a list. Understand? You remember it rakaranam?
Yes,
Yes.
Janji. Yeah.
Vaguely, yeah.
Yeah. You're getting familiarized now.
Okay. So ajanta dhatus and alanta dhatus. So said and anit. Now what about the weight dhatus? Weight is optional it. Optional it, we have a lot of possibilities there. That is also we need to know. You can see here. We need to know this it prakaranam very clearly. Because in Itagama is, suppose, if it is ordained, that where it should not be ordained. Or if it is not ordained, where it should be ordained. You will get a wrong group, wrong dhatu, sanata dhatu. So therefore, this is important. And we know this san pratyaya added to the dhatu, after that only duplication happens. Sanyangaho by that sutra. Sanyangaho is in Shashti Bhakti Dvivachanam. So duplication happens after the addition of san. So once you add the san pratyaya, if it is it agama, then the dhatu becomes anekach dhatu. Ekacho dve pratamasya ajadeke dvitiyasya. If the dhatu is ajanta, then second H will get duplicated. If it is alanta, first H will get duplicated. So therefore, we should know, this is important, whether the dhatu is set or anit or wait with regard to sun. With regard, I mean, dhatus are set, not with regard to sun in general. And sun pratyaya being valadi, therefore it will get it. With regard to sun pratyas are set anukula pratyaya, it will get it, there is no doubt. Whether the dhatu is set or anit, that we should know. Therefore, the table, the list is important. And there are some dhatus which are wait. For that, some sutras are there. We have to see that. Now, here in this sutra, 7 to 44, this also we have seen. All these things we know already. Swarati dhatu, swar dhatu, su dhatu, su yati, another dhatu, dunj dhatu, and udit dhatus. Va means optionally. Optionally, itagama, it will allow. When an ardha dhatuka pratyaya follows, valadi ardha dhatuka pratyaya, the pratyaya can take itagama optionally. Therefore, these dhatus are wait dhatus. What are those dhatus? Svru. Svru is rikaranta dhatu. Therefore, we need to know. We saw two rikaranta dhatus, except two rikaranta dhatus, vring and vring. Vring and vring, right? That except those two, all the other rikaranta dhatus are anit, we said. But this dhatu is there, vru. This is rikaranta dhatu. It is wait. Similarly, su. All ukaranta dhatus are set, we said. But su is ukaranta, it is wait. So we have to know these exceptions also. So su, the two dhatus are there in different gana. One is nada, the other one is divadi. These two ukaranta dhatus, and dunja also we have two. One is in swadi, other one is krayadi. The two ukaranta dhatus. Therefore, totally four ukaranta dhatus, in fact. Four ukaranta dhatus are optionally wait. And one rikaranta dhatu is optionally wait. It is optionally set. Therefore, wait. Optionally set. And udit dhatus. Udit dhatus, we have a list 24 dhatus are there. You can see. These four. And Churadika dhatu, we have this dhatu, which is aneka, therefore no it. Okay, that is a note you can note. Therefore, adadi braju. Udit dhatus. Udit means ukaraha. Ut it yasya saha. Dhatuhu, udit dhatuhu. So udit dhatuhu, these udit dhatus, chaturvimshati dhatavaha, vetaha bhavanti. See, these are wait. Right? This is 7 to 44. You know, the threshold is 7 to 35. Before that, it is negated. After that, it is ordained optionally. That is 7 to adhikara. So this is 7 to 44. Therefore, wait. Wait topic comes after 7 to 35. Then radadibhyascha. Radadi is antargana. That is radadi antargana. Radadi imsa samsiddhyoho iti evam adibhya ashtabhyah 8 dhatus. Dhatu dhatuka valadeha dhatu dhatukasya vikalpena itagamaha bhavati. So these radadi antargana. Radadi antargana, I think it is in the first gana. You can check later if you remember. I'm sorry, Divadigana. Okay, sorry. Divadigana, you have written here. Divadigana, Rad. So these dhatus, yeah, Nashi is that. Nashi means Nashyati, Tripyati, Drugyati, Mukhyati. This is in Divadigana. So these dhatus are Radadibhyascha, wait, Vikalpena it bhavati. You can see these dhatus are Halanta dhatus. These 8 Alanta dhatus, which are Divadigana, are wait dhatus. And previously we saw all these dhatus are here in this list. All these dhatus are Ajanta dhatu. And Udit dhatus, Udit means Ukara is it. Therefore, it is not Ajanta dhatu, it is Halanta dhatu. When you remove the it letter, U, so what you get? The dhatu will be ending with consonant. So 24, this Alanta Dhatus. This is also Alanta. Fine. And Radadibhyascha Alanta Dhatus. Then Niraha Kushaha. That is Nir Upasarga is with the Kush Dhatu. This also we have seen. The Gita Vyavastha of Samskrita Bharati book. This is given Niraha Kushaha. Niriti evam Purvat. Kushaha iti Uttarasya. Kushaha Uttarasya Valadehe Adadabdakasya Itakama Vikalpena Bhavati. So Niraha Kushaha Kush. That is one specifically for Kush Dhatu. Having Nir Upasarga. Itakama would be optional. So Nir plus Kush plus Ta Pratyaya. Okay, you may ask how Guna happens, Kit Pratyaya. It happens. There is another sutra user. That is, if the Upada is Rasvaha, followed by Kit Pratyaya, Guna will happen. Second section, first chapter. We will see that sutra later. Don't worry about it now. That can happen. That can happen. So it will be considered to be Akit, therefore Angakarya happens. That U becomes O. Therefore Kush becomes Ko. Na Twa said. When Nishta Pratyaya follows, you can see that. Nishta Pratyaya follows, so that Nishta Pratyaya follows, that Kitvam is negated. You can see that I think sutra is Alantacha. No, sorry, not Alantacha. It is the sutra is Ut Upada. One, if you are interested, you can see later. 1 to 21. Ut Upada Dvavadi Karmanoho Anyatarasya. By that, it will Itagama, that is the dhatus which takes Itagama, so will not be considered to be Kit. I will show you 1-3. So 1-3, 20, 1 to 21. It is not required now, but anyway, just showing you. Ut Upada. Ut Upada means Ukara is Upada. So those dhatus which are Ukara is Upada, Ut Upada dhatoho. Nishta Pratyaya set na Kit vartate. Nishta set na Kit iti vartate. Therefore, Udupada dhatoho paraha bhave adi karmani cha vartamano Ishta Pratyaya set anyatarasya will be optionally said and na Kit bhavati. Therefore, it will not be Kit. Say it is Itagama is optional and na Kit bhavati. Therefore, you can see the Dyu dhatu becomes Dyo. Similarly, Mud dhatu, Muditam or Moditam, optionally said, and Mu can, Utupada dhatu can take Nakit, therefore Angakarya can happen. We have some dhatus like that. In fact, this also I think we have seen. Therefore, here, Kush dhatu, which is Vikalpena Yit Bhavati, because it is optionally said. Therefore, Utupada dhatu with Itagama, what happens? You can see Nishkoshita or Nishkoshta. Nakit Bhavati. Nakit Bhavati, therefore Angakarya happens. Nishta, it will be said optionally and Nakit Bhavati. It will be said optionally. It means it is wait. Itagama can come optionally. If Itagama doesn't come, Nishkoshta, Angakarya will happen. Ko will become Ko. Kush becomes Kosh. Then Tapratya, Stutta Sandhi, Nishkoshta. With Itagama, Nishkoshita. Itagama then becomes Ko becomes Ko, Kosh, Koshi, Koshita. Similarly, Nishkroshtam, Nishkoshitum, Nishkroshtavyam, Nishkoshitavyam. I given only Fakta, Tamontavya. So we can see Santa later. Understand the sutra. Niraha Kushaha. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So That is by the sutra. Uttupada dhatu. You can note Uttupada dhatu will be optionally said. Setaha netarasya and kitna bhavati. Uttupada dhatoho. Paraha bhave and adi karmani. Vartamanaha nishta pratyaha kitna bhavati. Nishta pratyaya is kit pratyaya. Therefore, nishta pratyaya will be optionally not kit. Okay, it will be optionally not kit. Anyatarasya. Nishta pratyaya following the nishta pratyaya, which is the set, which is set dhatu. Therefore, nishta pratyaya, the set nishta will be optionally not kit. When it follows a dhatu, which has the penultimate letter ukara. Anyway, we'll see that also later when it comes. So this is one of the sutra by which it is vikalpena bhavati, niraha kushaha. Then the next one, sanante krute vishesha it agamaha nityamaha. Okay. These are all the general thing, general it agama. Now for sananta, these are all the generally said weight. But what about sananta? Sananta specifically given. Specific the sutras for specific sutras for sananta dhatus, for sananta, not sananta dhatu, for sananta. Sanantam krite vishesha it agama niyamaha. Sani graha gugoscha, the two dhatus, garak dhatu and gug dhatu. Garak dhatu iti garak and gug iti etayoho ugantanam, ukantanam. Sani gugoscha ukantana. What is ukantana?
Rul.
So where is here Sani gugoscha Shakarat? You have to see the previous Sutra Pata, you have to see. You can see the website. 722. 721, not 722, 7212. 7212. From the previous Sutra, 7 to 11. This is important Sutra. I hope you remember. When Kit Pratyaya follows, what? Shri Dhatu and Uganta Dhatu. Uganta Dhatu means Dhatu ending with Uk letter. When Kit Pratyaya follows, what will happen? Is it said or anit?
Anit.
Because it is 7 to 1 2, right? 7 to 11. Before 7 to 35, anit. You have seen Shri Dhatu. Shri Dhatu, is it a said Dhatu or anit Dhatu? How do you find Shri Dhatu? You have to see the Dhatu Pata. Whether Dhatu is Eka Chanudhata. No, not required. If you have the Karika, just see the Karika or see the list.
Shri is eight.
Said.
And Shri.
Because the Shri is, you can see here in the list here, Shri is mentioned, Sevaya, Madadigana. So here it is listed means it must be in the Karika, right? It is in the Karika. What is in the Karika only listed here? So you see, where is Shri? Shri Bihi. So Shri is said Dhatu. That said Dhatu, when Kit Pratyaya follows, what happens? When the Shri Dhatu, when the Kit Pratyaya follows, like Nishta Pratyaya. Nishta Pratyaya is Paladi Adadatika Pratyaya, Set Anukula Pratyaya. Now the Shri what will do? It will not allow it, right? Itagama Nabhavati. For Shri Dhatu, Itagama will not come. We said Shri Dhatu is said Dhatu. Yes, Shri Dhatu is said Dhatu. But when Ishta Pratyaya follows, it will not be said. Exception, right? So like that, exceptions are there. That's why it's little difficult to Rakaranam. But by repeated, learning, repeatedly we have to learn. Again, I have to say, you have to study. Then you will remember this. It's an important sutra. As I told you, can if you have time, you see Nishta Pratyaya, that one class is there. just for the intermediary. So we explain all this thing. In fact, you also have done the whole thing. Stop the sun vyavastha, it vyavastha. In that book we have seen. And whatever the notes are there, my notes I have mentioned this. Important this is. For Shri Dhatu and Uganta Dhatu, when Kit Pratyaya follows, the Shri Dhatu and Uganta Dhatu will not allow it agama. It will be an it. Therefore, Uganda Dhatu means Dhatu ending with U, R, Lu. So now coming back here. Here, Chakarat. Cha means from the previous sutra, the Shri and Uk coming as Anuvrutti. Coming as Anuvrutti. Sani, Grak, Gugho, Grak Dhatu, Gug Dhatu, and Chakarat, Shri Ukaha. Shri Dhatu and Uganta Dhatu. So Shri is leave it. Shri is only for Kit Pratyaya, not for only when Kit Pratyaya follows, it will not allow Itagama. Shri Dhatu will not allow Itagama. Shri Dhatu, otherwise Shri Dhatu will become Anit Dhatu with regard to Kit Pratyaya, not San Pratyaya. Therefore, it doesn't come as Anuvrutti. That Uk coming as Anuvrutti, Chakarat, Uk, from the previous sutra, Shri Ukaha, Uk coming as Anuvrutti. Therefore, Uganta Dhatu, Grak Dhatu, Gug Dhatu, these three. Uganta Dhatu means covers the dhatus which are ending with Uk letter. There are many dhatus. So when San Pratyaya follows, Itagamana Bhavati, Sani Pratyaya Pare, Itahana Bhavati. Understand? So when, therefore, yeah, any question?
No, sir, no. Ji.
So Uganta Dhatus and Gug Dhatu and Grak Dhatu, three dhatu is three, not really three. Uganta Dhatu, there are many. So Sani Pratyaya Pare, Itagamana Bhavati. Yet Gug, Grahoho, Etayoho, Ugantanam Cha. Ugantanam Cha. Sani Pratyaya Pare, Itagama. San Pratyaya will not take Itagama. It means the Dhatu will be considered Anit with regard to Sun. Okay. And Grak Dhatu. Suppose Grak Dhatu. If you ask Grak Dhatu whether it is state or how do you know? The Dhatu Grak alone. Grag as well as Gug. Tell me.
Karanta dhatu,
Here?
halanta ending. Must
There
be
Halanta Dhatu. No, we have to see the Dhatu with
yeah,
the
chart.
It letter. What is the letter? The Hit letter of the Dhatu. You see that list. Okay, 1 minute. I'm not able to share this. Yeah. Just a minute. That is. Dhatu, Grak Dhatu you take. Grak Dhatu is, it is Alanta Dhatu. So see the list. Here itself, okay, let me just go to the other because here it will be there. You can see this document itself. Alanta Dhatu. Here it is not there, Alanta, not Hagara. Grak Dhatu.
Or not.
So Grak Dhatu, therefore it must be said.
Yeah.
Right? It must be said. The Dhatu Grak must be said. But with regard to Sun, what happens? With regard to Sun, it
Not
is.
said. It is not said.
That's not,
Yes.
it's not safe.
That is why it's given. Otherwise, it should be given. Right? So you can see here, Dhatu Pata also in the website, what is given? Said. Right? Karahapadane. It is. The it letter is okay. I thought it letter is U. But another one is, I think it is Guk Dhatu, it is U. Udi Dhatus. Udi Dhatus are, just now we saw, Swarati, Syuti, Dunj, Uditova, which are wait, right?
Yeah.
Wait.
Wait,
That will
yeah.
be, that will be Anit with regard to sun. Understand? Grag dhatu, which is set, and gug dhatu, which is wait, with regard to sun pratyaya will be anit.
Anit.
And all the uganta dhatus also. Understand? So grag dhatu is not in the list of alanta dhatus. The list of alanta dhatus shows there anit dhatus. So it is not that means grag dhatu must be set dhatu. See, if it is anit, then why should be listed here, right? Anyway, it is not a good pitagama. Because it is listed here, we can know it must be said, right? You understand the logic?
Yeah.
But Parvati, confusing, huh?
Little confused.
Grag dhatu, if it is already anit, then why should we say grag dhatu will be anit with regard to san pratyaya? Why should we say that? Not required, right? It must be said. Therefore, it is mentioned here. So san pratyaya following the grag dhatu will not take itagama, right? Similarly, gug dhatu. Gug dhatu is guhu, udit dhatus, which are already we saw they are weight. That also, san pratyaya following that dhatu also will be considered anit only. No, itagama bhavati. Itagama na bhavati. Therefore, it is with regard to san pratyaya, specifically san pratyaya, these two dhatus. And uganta dhatus. Uganta dhatus, when kit pratyaya follows, they are anit. Yes, sun is not a kit pratyaya, but still here also it is anit. Therefore, sani, therefore, chakarat. Okay, therefore here you can see the desiderative san pratyaya doesn't get the argument itagama na bhavati only after the roots u, right? U, that is the uganta. R. There is no l, therefore not taken. And also after the dhatu, grag dhatu and gug dhatu. Example, grag dhatu. Jigriksha. What is jigriksha? Grag means jigriksha, holding, right? Desire to grasp. Rkरणम. Jigirkshaya. Comes in Bhashya Mandal, we have seen. Buddhi Girgikshaya. Where comes? We have seen the mantra, shloka. Jigirkshaya. I forgot. One shlokam is there where you see Jigirksha. What is Jigirksha? What is the meaning of Jigirksha? What is Jigirksha?
Holding. No?
What do you say it in Sanskritam? Grahitum
Ichha.
Ichati.
Grahitum Icha, Grahisha, Grahitum Ichati, Jigirkshati.
Krichati.
Here also you can note Gragdhatu, Grahitum, eat bhavati, Itagama will get dirgha. This also is there in the set. Specifically, one sutram is there. Gragdhatoho, eat bhavati, 7-2 section. So now you have to be much familiar. You have to recall it vyavastha. Anyway, it vyavastha we are seeing again. At least for sun alone you remember, not everything. Sun pratyaya, you can see here. Wherever sun is there, that part alone we are taking now. Though we are saying it vyavastha completely before. Now sun alone we are taking. If you want Nishtha pratyaya, please watch the other class. It is the Nishtha pratyaya. I will send you the document later. It is ongoing. It is Nishtha pratyaya alone. So we also will see in our class later. So san pratyaya alone you have to take in the Ita Prakaranam as well as in Abhyasa Prakaranam also. 7-4 section. So Sani Gragugoscha, this is one. Then what is it we are discussing? This Gragdhatu. Gragdhatu, if you see. Grahi liti dirgaha. Aliti, not liti. Grahi liti means aliti. Here is there. When not followed by lit pratyaya, then what will happen? That itagama, adadhatukase it valadehe, that itagama will be, that it's not itagama, it will be eat agama, right? Therefore, when san pratyaya, therefore when pratyaya other than lit pratyaya follows, so grag plus tum pratyaya. Grag is a set pratyaya. Tum pratyaya, set anukula pratyaya. Therefore, itagama will come and that will be dirgha. Therefore, eat. Therefore, gritum. Understand? Similarly, vrutova for vrut dhatu optionally. Therefore, you will have two forms. So that's why I said jigriksha is grahitum icha, right? Grahitum icha Jigriksha, Jigrikshati. Jigriksha is the Sananta, San Pratyaya. Right? And Latlakara, Jigrikshati. So, Dhatu is Grag Dhatu, San Pratyaya added, duplication happened. After that, you get the form Jigriksha. Understand? So, Jigrikshati. San Pratyaya, does it take Itagama here? No. By this sutra, Itna Bhavati, Itagamanda Bhavati. Otherwise, it will be Jigrikshi, something would be, right? Here it is not. The Ksha is there, the Sa, San Pratyaya Sa is there. Duplication happens, that when all we will see later. After duplication, how Gakara becomes Gakara and all we will see. We have seen, we are not seeing, we are going to see. We have seen some duplication, some we have not seen. We will see that. That is Abhyasa Karya. So don't worry about the Abhyasa Karya. Abhyasa Karya is the main topic. We are going to see that. So Jigriksha. So no Yitakama here. Similarly, Gug. What is Gug? Gug is, what is the meaning of Gug? Gug is Samvarana.
Hide, to hide.
So therefore, what is the Gug? Jugukshati means it is Gogitum.
Oh, okay.
Gogitum Icha. Desire to hide, conceal. Bu. Bu is Ukaranta Dhatu. It is Ukaranta. Bhavitam Icha. Bubusha. Okay, Bubushati. Here we can see Bubushati, Buddha, Bu and San Pratyaya. Bu and San, then the duplication happens. And this is Aladi, therefore Bubu, and therefore Bu becomes, finally it becomes Rasva. Abhyase Charcha, that will apply, and it is first Rasvahar and Abhyase Charcha, Bubu, then Bubusa, San, this is the Pratyaya Sakara, and who, therefore this becomes Mudanya Shakara, therefore Bubusha is a Dhatu you get, Sananta Dhatu. Bubusha plus T, Latlakare, Bubushati, Bubushataha, Bubushanti. Understand?
Yes.
When you add Ta Pratyaya, for example, Ta, then here this is what I said. This is Anekach Dhatu, Sanantas are Anekach, therefore Itagama Bhavati Eva, right? Ita Bubushita you get. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is about it here. Then the next one, It Saniva. It Saniva is then 7 to 41. What is 7 to 41? 7 to 41 means we know it is optional, right? So in the Ita Prakranam, you have to find Sani. It Saniva. This is a sutra 7 to 41, for which the Anuvritti is, what is Anuvritti? That Vru will coming as Anuvritti. Vrutaha. So Dhatu, Vru, and as well as Rikara. You have to see the sutra, then only you will complete sutra you have to see. Therefore, you have to see the sutra on the website. So 7 to 41. I have given the meaning, Kashika and this is 7 to 41. It Saniva. It will be optional for the San Pratyaya. For what? Vrutaha Saniva. That is Siddhanta Kaumudi. Vring Dhatu is set or on it. Already we said, we saw. These two dhatus are set. Remember, it is there. There are two Rasva Karanta. They are set. But here it is what happens with regard to Sani. Optionally, San Pratyaya will be optionally set. And also Rukaranta Dhatu. Rukaranta. The Vru Dhatu, Vrinj and Rukaranta Dhatu. Rukaranta cha Sanaha it Bhavati Vikalpena. So San Pratyaya will take Itagama optionally following the Dhatus Vrinj and Rukaranta Dhatus. Okay, therefore desiderative son may optionally take Itagama which is optionally lengthened also. Okay, because dirgha is there. After the said dhatu, that is vrudhatu. Vrud stands for vrang and vranj and rikaranta dhatus. Okay. So example, so vrang dhatu, vru will become duplicating rikara. Okay, rikara will be replaced by ukara. That is a abhyasa karya. That is a abhyasa karya in the 7-4 section. That is rikaranta will be replaced by rikaranta dhatu will be replaced by ukara. I think the sutra is specifically for sun. It is
7466. Urat.
Urat, yeah. Urat is ukara will be the adesha. For the sun is coming as anuvrut, yeah.
You're given
Not
some
urat.
examples, sir. For vrit also you're given examples.
Not urat. Sanyataha, I think 7449. 79, sorry. 79. Sanyataha, that is Sananta dhatu. Not that also, sorry.
Ikara, I think.
Ikara, yeah. Then what sutra in that? Let me check. 1 minute. So Ru is replaced by U. We will see. We are going to see the duplication. We'll see that. Just looking at sun. Is this normal sun abhyasa karya or with regard to sun? So, okay, we will see that.
Okay.
We'll see that later. So this is what we are going to see. Uvushati. So here you can see sun pratyaya getting ittagama optionally. So uvushati or uvur vivarishate. You can see. Okay, this is another form. Different, so many forms are there. We'll see. So the point here is sun pratyaya taking ittagama optionally. So dhatu. This is dhatu is a new dhatu, right? Anekach dhatu, sananta. Therefore, we can order in Parasmipadi or Atmanipadi, depending on Katra Vipraya Kriyapale. Anekach dhatu. Therefore, the Katra Vipraya Kriyapale can be Parasmipadi or Atmanipadi. Katra Vipraya Kriyapale Atmanipadi. Paragami Kriyapale is Parasmipadi. So this is 7 to 41. Then 7 to 49. You can see that section here. Yes, Sani. Then Ivantana. Then these dhatus. 7 to Ivantanam Dhatuna. Then Ridu Dhatu, Brashd Dhatu, Dambu, Shri, Sru, Yu, Urnu, Bara, Nyati. Then Sani. Iti etesham cha. Saniva, Ittagamaha, Vikalpena Bhavati, 7 to 14, therefore Ittagama will be optional. Therefore, the desiderative sun pratyaya may take optionally Ittagama when it follows the dhatu ending with Ivantanam. Ivantanam. Ivantana we will see. Dudu dhatu, Brash dhatu, Dambu, Shri, Svru, Yu, Urnu, Dru, Nyap, Sun. Sun is also another, this is not a pratyaya, this is a dhatu. Then Ivantana. These are the example for Div Dhatu, Ivantana. For Ivantana Dhatu, San Pratyam Rupam would be Dudyushati. Dudyusha. So my Rud will become Ardidishati. Ardidishati. Then Brash Dhatu. Similarly, Dambu, Shri. The forms we are going to derive. It is little complicated because we need to know the Abhyasa Karya. So Abhyasa Karya, it is 7-4 section. We have to find the right sutram. Apply. And this one is Suru, Yu, Urnu, Bru, Nyap, San. So by this sutra, San Pratyaya will be ordained Itagama optionally for the Dhatus. So you have to remember this. Only with regard to Sun. Okay. Since the topic is Sun, therefore remember that. Then there's a Vartikam. This Vartikam we will see. Tanipati Daridratibhya. Daridra is Aneka Dhatu. Sanagava, it Vachyaha. Vikalpena, it will come. Then 7 to 57. 7 to 50. This is not required for us now. Gamehe it Parasmipadeshu. That Gam Dhatu, which is Sanit Dhatu. When Parasmipada Pratyaya follows, that is also not required. Gamishyati, it comes. When Parasmipada Pratyaya follows. Now, so these are the it Prakaranam. It Karya appearing for, that is for the San, appearing for the San Pratyaya. San Pratyaya when following the Dhatus. Specific Dhatus. So these are the rules. That is in the Ittakama section, covering for San Pratyaya. So Ittakama in general we know, then specifically this. So Ittakama in general and Ittakama in specific. So Sanantakrite Vishesha Ittakama, that's why Vishesha Ittakama. So Samanya Ittakama rule also we must know. This is Vishesha Ittakama. So both we need to know for ordaining Ittakama for the San Pratyaya. So Samanya Ittakama is important, that we saw. Then Vishesha Ittakama rules for Sananta. The Samanya Ittakama is Samanya, it covers for all the Pratyayas. So in addition to that, Vishesha Sanantakrite Vishesha Ittakama also we must know. Okay, that is why it is covered. So this is about the Ittakama. So Dhatu Adesha, number 1. Number 2 is Ittakama. Now you see the steps. We are preparing for deriving the San Rupam. Therefore, first step is Dhatu Adesha. San being Adu Dhatuka Pratyaya, therefore you have to check the Dhatu whether it will get any Adesha, number 1. Otherwise, if you don't do a Dhatu Adesha, you will end up in wrong form. Second thing, Ittakama. Third thing, Adidesha. Adidesha is Adechaha Upadesha Ashiti, that is Adidesha. That is Adidesha. Ejanta Dhatu getting Akara Adesha. The next one is Abhyasa Karya. Sandhi Karya, we know, therefore we don't have to cover it. We know much. Very well. Therefore, Sandhi Karya we will skip. Abhyasa Karya is that's what we are going to focus. We'll try to cover all the Abhyasa Karya in one shot, or when required, we will cover. So Abhyasa Karya is the next topic. So Abhyasa, when we say, what is Abhyasa? The definition we must know. Purvaha Abhyasaha Ube Abhyastam. Where is that rule? 6.1. Right? Purvaha Abhyasaha Ube Abhyastam. That also already we have seen. In the beginning itself we have seen, we have introduced. Therefore, we are not discussing it again. You know it, right? 6.1. 6.1.4. After duplication, what is duplicated? Purvaha is Abhyasaha, Ube is Abhyastam. And what duplication will happen? That first 3 sutras of 6.1 section we will see. Eka Chodve Pratamasya, Ajadehe Dvitiyasya, Nandraha Sanyogadayaha. The 3 sutras are important. Okay, that is by that rule only duplication happens. Now, duplication of Abhyasa Karya we will see. So duplications, San Pratyaya follows, duplication happens. Then what are the Abhyasa Karya? So that is the next topic, Abhyasa Karyani. 7.4.49. This is one sutra. 7.4. 7.4 is Abhyasa. So Sani Ataha. Sani is Saptami. Therefore Sani is Sani Pare, Sani Parataha. Ataha is Akaranta. So Akarantasya. Since Abhyasa Karya is a topic, therefore Abhyasa, you have to see the Abhyasa, that which is duplicated. So Abhyasasya, Akarantasya Abhyasasya. Abhyasa ending with Akara will get 7.4.79. You check the Anuvritti. I think from Bringyam it E is coming as Anuvritti. Now 7-2 is over, then 7-4. 7-2 only that much, only two Vishesha it agama for san pratyaya. Now 7-4, Abhyasa. 7-4, 79. You can see here, Bringyam it from that. It coming as Anuvritti for the Sutra 7-4, 79. Sani Parataha, Ataha is Adanta. That is the Stani. Abhyasasya, Akarantasya. Not Anga, you can not say Anga. That's why Akarantasya, Abhyasasya. Abhyasa is not the Anga. Abhyasa part of the Anga. It's Aveva of the Anga. Therefore, we have to use Abhyasasya. Akarantasya, Abhyasasya. Abhyasa ending with Akaranta. That will be replaced by Ikara. Sani Ataha. Sanyataha. So, after the duplication we know it is done after the addition of San Pratyaya. Take the example, Pach Dhatu. Pach plus San. Pach is a set or Ranit? How do you know? Set Dhatu, Ranit Dhatu. San Pratyaya is set Anukula Pratyaya. What about Pach Dhatu?
Alanta.
It is Halanta Dhatu. Check the list. Chakaranta Dhatu. Go to the list here. Either you have to see the Dhatu Pata. Dhatu Pata, Ekacha Anudata Dhatu. And that alone is listed here. So 6 Chakaranta Dhatu. First one is Pach Dhatu. Therefore, Pach Dhatu is Anit. Right? So Anit Dhatu. Therefore, no Itagama. No Itagama generally, and Vishesha Niyama also, there is no Itagama. Right? Therefore, no Itagama. Because we are saying Vishesha Niyama. There is no Chakaranta, there is no Pach Dhatu. Right? Therefore, no Itagama business here. Pach plus San. San Yagoho by that sutra. San Pratyaya added to the Dhatu will undergo duplication. Pacha you get. And here itself we can do the Shatvam. If the conditions are there, we can do Shatvam. But here it is not. Shatvam when it will happen? In Koho, right? So if it is Itagama, then E is there, therefore Shatvam can happen. Itagama, in. Or Ku. Here there is no Ku also. It is Cha. Therefore, Pacha. How many vowels are there? It is Ekach or Anekach?
Anekach.
Anekach. And beginning with beginning with consonant.
Consonant, yeah.
So duplication, what will undergo duplication?
First.
If it is Ajanta, then Dvitiyasya.
Dvitiyasya Dvitvam bhavati. Alanta means Prathamasya.
Prathamasya. Where it is said, this is also important. I think this I took it for granted. Anyway, I will do it this one, the next class elaborately. Ekachaha Dve Prathamasya. Then Ajadehe Dvitiyasya. If it's Ajadi, then second Ach will undergo duplication. Now by 611, duplication happens. So just quickly you can see here. Yadi Shabde Kashika direct see Kashika. Ekachaha iti cha, dve iti cha, pratamasi iti. Okay, itaha uttaram tatra ekachaha pratamasi dve bhavata iti veditavyam. Tatra dhatoho avayavasya. Tatra dhatoho avayavasya anabhyasasya pratamasi ekachaha dve bhavataha. You see, avayava of the dhatu and anabhyasa that has not undergone duplication. So pratamasya ekachaha. Ekaha pratamasya ekachaha dve bhavataha. The first H will undergo duplication. Where is Alanta? Alanta is not said, but it is understood. Why? Because the next one is Ajadehe. Therefore, this must be Aladehe. Understand? The following one is Ajadehe. Adhikaraha ayam. Itaf param dashvan sakhvan midvams cha. Iti yavatsu sutreshu yate dvitvam vidiyate tad dvitvam dhatoho. Dve is dve means what? Dvitvam. Dhatoho pratamasya ekach avayavasya bhavati. That is the meaning. Dhatus avayava, the pratama avayava meaning ekach. Ekach meaning it includes both the preceding and following consonants. That is one ekach. So ekach means ekach avayavasya. Ekacha means that is dhatu, the vowel with the preceding and the following consonants. So dvitvam, dve is dvitvam, dvitvam bhavati. Dvitvam is pratamasya avayavasya. Dhatoho pratamasya avayavasya. What avayava? Ekach avayavasya. So the ekach is the first vowel. Pratama ekach avayavasya bhavati iti asya sutrasya artham. Tatra dvitvam pratama ekach, the first vowel. So here, what is that ekach? That also must be clear. Yadi shabde. Okay. Kashikara explains that what is ekach. Ekachaha iti cha. Ekachaha iti cha, dve iti cha, pratamasa iti cha. Okay, this is very tabyam. Okay, here it is not. Ekaha ach. Ekach iti bhaguvrihi samasaha. Ekaha ach yasya saha ayam. Ekach iti avayavena vigraha. Tatra samudayah samasartaha. Okay, you should know it is samudaya, not only the vowel. Samudaya means it includes the samudaya along with the consonants, the preceding consonants and succeeding consonants. That is preceding consonants, since it is halanta dhatu, therefore there is no vowel before the ekach, and following is sa is ending with a, the vowel. So up to that excluding a. So it means the vowel here a in pach a, right? That is preceded by a consonant pakara and followed by chakara and sakara. That is ekach. So ekach is pach, is a ekach. So dvitvam bhavati. And the next sutra is ajadeke dutiyasya. If it is ajadi, then second ach will undergo duplication. Second ach also same thing you have to follow. What is ekach? Ekach means samudaya. It's a group of letters. Group of letters that the main letter is vowel, which includes the preceding and succeeding consonants. That is the samudaya. Therefore, pats, then patsa. This is a duplication. And patsa is now abhyasa. This abhyasa karya going to be applied. So what are the sutras? Ekacho dve pratamasya, number 1. And sanyagoga, by the duplication happens. Right? That's sanyagoga, by that 619, I think. Then ekacho dve pratamasya, dvittam happens for the pratama ekach. Then abhyasa karya. Abhyasa karya, first abhyasa karya is not here. I have not written everything. We are going to see everything in detail. We know what is abhyasa karya. First is aladi sheshaha, right? What is aladi sheshaha? Adi hal. The first consonant will remain. What about the other? Other will drop. Therefore, chakara, sakara will drop, right? Therefore, papachsa you get. Now, abhyasa ending with what letter? Akara.
Akara.
So therefore, this sutra will apply.
So it becomes ikara. Okay.
Abhyasasya akarantasya. Akara, see, abhyasa, now it is akaranta abhyasa. Even before also it is. Otherwise also. Suppose if it is akara, suppose if it comes by some other rule. So abhyasasya akarasya, now ikaraha desha bhavati. Pipatsa you get now. Pipatsa, then after sandhikarya. Abhyasa karyani, after the sandhikaryani. Sandhikarya comes later. Pach dhatu, sakara. Therefore chokokuhu.
Chohoku.
Because sakara is jali. Not padanta, right? Jali pare. Chakara chavargasya sthane kavargaha deshaha. After that, shatvam.
Shatvam.
Because ku precedes now, kakara. Therefore, what do you get? Vipaksha. Vipaksha. Then a is there. Okay, don't forget a. Here it is vipaksha. Vipaksha. Then vipaksha is a new dhatu. Anekaj dhatu. Sanantaha anekachaha. Therefore, setaha bhavanti vipakshaha. Now, anyway, we are not doing any other dhatu forms or the kridantas. Just a simple latlakara. So pipaksha, so pipakshati or pipakshate. Katra vipraya kriya pale, pipakshate. Paragami kriya pale, pipakshati. Similarly, lang lakara. Yaj dhatu, similarly, yaj is ekach dhatu. Alanta dhatu. Ekachaha dve pratamasya. Sanyagaho, by that. So pratama ekachaha dvitam bhavati. So yaj you get. And this is edge dhatu also. You can see jakaranta dhatu. Is it the set or on it? Very, very important. You have to find out in the beginning itself. The edge dhatu, it must be in the list because it is here, edge dhatu, jakaranta dhatu. It is on it. Therefore, no itagama for the sun pratyaya. So therefore, yetsa you get. Otherwise, you will get ejisha. It's. So now, aladi sheshaha. Abhyasa karya, aladi sheshaha, adi al will remain, other al will drop. Then sanyataha, the sutra will apply. Abhyasasya akarasya sthani ikarha adeshaha. Yetsa, then same rule. Chavarga will be replaced by chokakuhu. No, chokakuhu. Jakara will be replaced by what letter? Jakara will be replaced by
It is like Gakara, then it will undergo. Yeah.
Gakara. Then after that it will be Gakara is this. Then Shattam happens. Okay. Then Shattam happens. After that, you can apply Karicha. Sandhikarya. Finally, Karicha. Gakara will be replaced by Gakara. Then you get Yiksha. Right? So,
Yeah.
Yajadhatu. What is Yajane? So, Yikshati. What is the meaning of Yikshati? Yikshati. Yajanam kartum ichchati. Right? What is Yikshati? Yajanam kartum. What is Yajanam kartum? How do you say in Tuman Pratyaya? Yajadhataho Tuman Pratyaya Rupam. H plus tum. What do you get? Yashtum. Right?
Yashtu.
Yajadhatu, it is Anit Dhatu, I think. So, Yashtum ichchati. Right? Yashtum ichchati. Yaikshati. Yashtum ichchati. Yikshati. Not Yaikshati, sorry. Yikshati. Yakshati. Yashtum yakshati. Yeah. Yikshati. It's difficult to pronounce also. Yashtum ichchati. This I have the problem of E generally in English also. So yakshati. Yakshati. Yashtum ichchati. Yakshati. Similarly, here also becomes Vipaksha. Vipakshati is Pach dhatu is, it is Anit. Therefore, Paktum, right? Paktum
Aktum ichchati.
ichchati. Vipakshati. Similarly, Much dhatu. Much same thing, same. But Mu is, it is, here it is U. Okay. Therefore, here that doesn't apply. Sanyataha, this is not the example for Sanyataha. This is some other example. I think we will stop here. Okay. So, Abhyasa Karya is what we are going to discuss. Next class, I think we will do that. Pratamacho Dve, Pratamachaha, Ekachaha Dve, Pratamasya. In fact, that sutra comes later. It is to be known with the Apavada. The third sutra is Apavada, Nandraha Sanyogadaya. So specifically left out actually to be taught later. Yeah, we can do that first and then we can proceed. Okay. So before Abhyasa Karya, I will add that next class. After that, Sanyataha Abhyasa Karya we can do. Okay, so next class we will do it. So we'll stop here. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vishishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. In Bhashya we have come across. You remember Jigriksha is one. Jigriksha. Then Vyachikitsa. Vyakyanam. Vyachikya. You have seen that in Mundaka also. Vyakyanam kartum ichchati. So there also we have seen the Sananta Rupam. There is a Kya Dhatu. Therefore, Vyachikitsuhu one form is in Bhashya we have seen. In Mundaka itself we have seen. The beginning itself it comes. So you have to spot the Sananta. You come across. Of course, mumuksha, muktam icha mumuksha. There it is something different. We will see mumukshu. That is mumukshu is different. That is ukara is a pratyaya. Sananta se ukara. Mumukshu, bubukshu. So we are doing now just the dhatu. Dhatu, once you get, after that you can add the krit pratyaya, you can make that into a mumukshu, bubukshu, jigrukshu. That is krit pratyaya. Okay, that is U is a krit pratyaya. Mumukshu is a kridanta. Whereas mumuksha, here as we did much dhatu, mumuksha, it is mumukshati. Mumuksha is dhatu. And mumuksha, from the dhatu only you get mumukshuhu. So there is a one sutra. By that, U pratyaya is added to the sananta dhatu. So you get the kridanta. The sutra is a side point. Sanashamsa dikshaha uhu. So this is a sutra. By that, U is a kridanta. This see the section 3.2. 3.2 is kridanta. So therefore, san iti, san pratyanta grigyate. Natu sani dhatuhu. San pratyanta dhatoho. What happens? U pratyaha bhavati. By that you get jikishuhu. Jigishuhu. What is jigishuhu? Jigishuhu is from the rak dhatu. Ashamsu, vikshuhu, all these things. Jikishuhu. Katum ichuhu. Jikishuhu. Jikishu is hatum icha, not this one, Gagitam icha, hatum, to give up. Jigisha, Jigishuhu. So mumukshuhu is from the dhatu mumuksha. That is why Sananta we are saying. So mumukshu is a kridanta. Understand? Ukaranta, therefore it is like Guru Shabda, you can decline kridanta. Kridantas are Kritati Samasasya, Pratipadikam Bhavati. So you can decline that. So we'll see. Finally, we'll see this sutra, Kridanta. Okay, understand? Follow, right?
Yeah, yes, Shan.
Yes.
Okay, let's stop here. Om Purnamada. Purnamada we did, no?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes, Shan.
Yeah.
Okay, Dhanyavadaha.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ, Shan.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ವಿಶೇಷ.